Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
The following is a talk given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaja on March 30th, 2011 in Vrindavan, India. The talk was about the Radha Damodar temple.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Sivate Bhakti Vedanta Swami So, I hope you are enjoying your visit to Vrindavan. So Prabhupada, he spent many years here writing the Srimad Bhagavatam purports to the first canto. As you could see from his, of course this wasn't there so big that from his window he could see Rupa Swami's samadhi. So this is a very holy place. Anyway, because this is the temple by Jiva Swami. This is the samadhi of Rupa Swami. And Anakanta Prabhu will tell you all the other samadhis and things of importance here. So, first I want to say that being in Vrindavan, you get 1,000 times the benefit from all your devotional service. So you want to do as much devotional service as possible. At the same time, you get also 1,000 times the offense for any offense and sins done in the Dham. So you don't want to do any offenses to any of the Vaishnavas, to any of the holy places, you don't want to do any sins. So be very careful while you're here. Otherwise, it's recommended people stay 3 days and leave, because if they stay longer, maybe they start to criticize the local. I was present when one sannyasi, he said he couldn't go barefoot because Vrindavan was dirty. And like this, he was talking offensive things about the holy Dham. And out of nowhere came one bull and charged him and threw him up in the air. So then he was lying on the ground, and he said, I think I got my reaction. I committed some offense. So, please, while you're here, try to get as much chanting, as much holy darshans, devotional service as you can. But avoid any sins, any aparads, the Dham, to the people. This is very important. And then you can get the maximum benefit. Unlike Srila Prabhupada, at first he authorized that the devotees could bathe in Radhakund, but they were jumbling and bathing like it was a swimming pool. Not the most holy place, revered place on the planet. So then he said, no more. But he said ultimately that these places were for us to bathe in. So we should be very much careful. Just take a lucid, go in 3 times, come out. And if you want to swim, there's other places like the Kusum Sarovar and other kundas where swimming is allowed. But like Marakunda, you have to be very careful. It's a very holy place. So here we are in a holy place, where is the Radha Bhakti, His Holiness, His Divine Grace, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. He revealed that there's a Vaishnava Raj Sula, and that these Patraraj, or the at that time the leading acharyas, they will be responsible for protecting the sampradaya. So after Lord Chaitanya left, Rupa and Sanatan were in charge to keep the Sampradaya. And then after them came Jiva Swami. So then after him came Srinivas and Narottam and Shyamananda. Like that. And somewhere in between was in Bengal was also Vidyachandra Prabhu. Like this. So we see that Prabhupada, he was the president of Bhaktaraj. He protected the Sampradaya by establishing a GBC, establishing a multi-growth system, establishing all the things which Lord Chaitanya had during his time, and which Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada had ordered to be done. So, in any case, now we have the GDC, and we all cooperate with the GDC. That was the order of Prabhupada. So anyway, and in this place, Rupa Goswami, he was protecting the Sampradaya, and he was giving his teaching. He got taught by Lord Chaitanya at the Ghat, Das Asmani Ghat in Bihar for 10 days. And he wrote the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and other books. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu has been translated by Prabhupada as the nectar of devotion. So, Sanatana Goswami was taught in Benares, also at the Das Aswani there for about 2 months, and he wrote the Hari Bhakti Vilas and the Brihad Bhagavatam Gita, Laghu Bhagavatam Gita, and many other books. So, all these books are very important for us. They give us a viewpoint of, you can say, a special transcendental window into the absolute truth. Now, one thing, like after Lord Chaitanya came, for 200 years, his movement was very strong, and it covered the whole India, especially Bengal, Orissa, Bangladesh. But after 200 years, there was some program by a person called what's his name? Rupa Kaliraj. He's not Rupa Goswami. He's an incarnation of the guru of the demons, Sukracharya. He came to divert, so he taught the Sahajas that one should just try to be like associate of Lord Krishna without, first of all, trying to practice devotional service without qualifying. So, and there are still some Sahajas here in Vrindavan, you have to watch out. They try to hook and by crook to divert you. And they will try to teach you they'll tell you have this Siddha Swarup or that Siddha Swarup. What's the use? You don't want to be told, you want to realize it. And realization comes by devotional service, not by someone telling you. One of our sannyasis was told he was a bhikkhu. He was found practicing. And then someone said, "What are you doing, Maharaj?" Secret. No, what are you doing? So I kept haunting him. He said, well, I was told by so-and-so that I was a peacock in Krishna Lila. So I was just practicing. Later, we found this sannyasi was pumping gasoline and he had fallen from the path. So, we don't want that kind of cheap success. We want to achieve it by, like Rupa Goswami said, he practiced devotional service, and whether we're Rupa Nugas, we're not Rupa Kaviraj, we're Rupa Goswami, and we follow him. And Prabhupada gave us a system how to achieve our realization. We want to achieve that. We don't want any shortcuts, we don't want any, we don't listen to other people. I was thinking how, like in the planet, people in India, there's so few people that understand Krishna. Actually, many people think, well, people think he's an avatar, Vishnu, or they have the misconceptions. So here, actually, Rupa Goswami taught, and some of our teachers, that Krishna is the ultimate, he's the Parameshwar, he is the Supreme Godhead, and from him everything else comes. Balaram comes, the Chaturvyuha, Narayan, Mahavishnu, Vishnus, all avatars, they come from Krishna. And his supreme energy is Radharani. So here you see on the wall, it's written in Hindi. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe. Jai Shri Radhe. So, Radharani is very merciful. We want to get her mercy, and that's all right to get her mercy. And this way we want to do our devotional service. So while you're here, you'll see various holy temples, you'll see how the deities, the same deities that were worshipped by Rupa Goswami, by Jiva Goswami, they handed down. Some of the original deities were transferred to Jaipur. I think you're going to Jaipur, Abbott?
What is it?
You're going to Jaipur?
On the 4th.
On the 4th. So, in Jaipur you see Radha Govinda, Radha Madan Mahan, no, Radha Govinda, and Radha Madan Mahan, and a little bit out of Karoli. So, I don't know here, plan to go to Karoli now. But you can see the temples they visited, they are established. And in those temples, other deities have been installed, which are the same, Radha Govinda, so on. So, you can see all these temples. This city has 5,500 temples. So it's considered like that, just the fact that it has so many temples makes it very holy. We know that this place is made by Krishna. All the holy places have come. All the holy rivers came in Shampun, Radhakund, and like that also Krishna, how he lifted Govardhan. He was only 6 or 7 years old. So like he did various activities here. Here, he was just a colored boy. And he'd carry a robe around his neck, a flute in his belt, but he would be very much decorated. And he looked like an actor on the stage. So the Vrajavasis, they all loved Krishna. Yasoda, Nanda Maharaj, they thought, we have the best son. He's the best son. They don't think he's Bhagavan. And even when Nanda Maharaj was kidnapped by Varuna, he thought, Krishna Bhagavan came to get him released, and he offered respect. He said, look at even Rona thinks my sons are so nice. And he's all thinking respect. And he thinks that his sons are nice. That's his viewpoint. He doesn't think that Krishna is God. So all the Rajavasis like that, they saw Krishna as their friend, as their son, as their lover. They saw him as someone they loved, someone they thought was exceptional, but they didn't think that, even if they knew that he was God, that wasn't what's important. That makes it different from all the other Vaikuntha lokas. There, everyone knows Om Namo Narayana. That Narayana is God. So like in the Brihad Bhagavatam Lila, Gopa Kumar, he wants to go and embrace Narayana because he sees that Narayana is not good in Krishna. You can't embrace Narayana. He's God. Wow. What? Krishna is my friend. So then Narayana assumed the form by Krishna. And he played, but somehow the Gopa Kumar, he knew this is not real Krishna. This is Narayana playing Krishna. Like that. So he had to come down here from Vaikuntha Loka to the Vrindavan, and from here he was transferred back to Goloka Vrindavan. So like that. That's what makes Vrindavan very special. That here he will love Krishna for Krishna's. Like some rich people, they always wonder whether people, like so many yes people that come hang around and say, oh, you're so nice, whether they're saying nice because he's rich or because they're really good. But here in Vrindavan, Rajavasis, they love Krishna and no one knew he was God. No one thought he was God. Even the Gopis, one time Krishna was sitting on a rock and he can't hide, so he took the form of Narayana. All the Gopis came and said, where is Krishna? Tell her to say, Narayana, oh, where is Krishna? So they ran off. Radharani came, where is Krishna? And she had so much devotion that Krishna, he couldn't give us Narayana form. He kept losing 2 arms. So that way he was discovered by Radharani. Shri Radhe. Like that, Lord Chaitanya had said that the system of worshipping Krishna in Vrindavan was the greatest, the best. So Lord Krishna, he appreciated the Rajavasis. He told the Gopis that your love for me is so great, I have nothing to repay you. You have to just be satisfied with that love. Our friends like Uddhava, when they came to deliver the letters to Radharani and the Gopis, he realized how much they were Krishna conscious. And he said, if I can get a blade of grass, Raja, to get Radharani to dust, then my life is perfect. So, here in this holy place of Prabhupada, he wrote the Bhagavatam and he was meditating that his guru had ordered him to go to the Western countries. It's nice to see that there are a lot of Western devotees here in this party. Prabhupada also visited Malaysia. He visited all over Australia, Russia, America, Europe. He visited Canada and South America, Mexico, Venezuela, South Africa. He visited various continents, all the continents. And this way, he started the Hare Krishna movement. So for us, he said, please preserve these rules. So we're very grateful that the Siddharth here, they are allowing us to preserve these rules. And so you can see how simply Prabhupada lived. He lived as just alone. And he was appreciating that if I had stayed with my family, the care, the attention I would have received from my children, my wife, is nothing compared to what I get from my disciples. So, like that sometimes people think, well, who'll take care of me in my old age? I better get married. But also, if you take care of others, you probably did. People will let them take care of you. So, we're all very grateful to Prabhupada that he came from here. I'd like to ask Madhukanta to tell us some of the other sites here, and then Marichi has a short announcement.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,